Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I'm missing something. Look, I just need to go and get a biscuit. 1 minute.
Oh, of course.
They were stuck to each other, so I've accidentally got two.
Oh, well, it can't be helped. You tried.
Tried so hard to pull them apart, and then I thought, what's the bother?
Just eat 'em.
All right then.
I was just reading literally just as we came on air, Claire t sent me a TikTok about what it's like to be in menopause.
All right.
So I was just reading through that and
What is that like?
I was
I
like,
wouldn't know.
I don't think we've ever mentioned it to anyone before, Sarah. Yeah, I was looking and I thought, things that I think are just like random things were coming up on here, and I was like, oh my God, I do that. Oh my God, I get that. Like I've had mad itchy eyes,
All right.
really, really itchy eyes lately. And like when I say lately, I mean in the last 6 months. And then like they can be dry and itchy 1 minute, and then the next minute, like I've got watery eyes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, what's going on with my eyes? Am I developing allergies? But yes, it was saying on there that apparently people with menopause suffer with itchy eyes and then
I
sometimes
think
watery eyes.
I think what happens is when you're going through menopause, they go, "Oh, it's menopause. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, my head is so itchy. It must be the menopause." And actually, they're covered in lice. So
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like the menopause gets blamed for a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there was a lot on there.
Uh-huh.
Even like smelling burning. I'm always convinced that there's a fire.
Oh,
And I keep going, what's burning? What's burning? And I did it this morning. And I thought, oh, I left my drone batteries on charge. And I thought,
oh.
oh, what if they've like burnt out or something? And I
Mm.
was like rushed down to like see that they were all right, and they were fine. And I was like, oh, it's just me. I just keep smelling burning everywhere.
Last night, Josie, who is not going through menopause, was like, "What's burning? Have you left
Oh,
something on downstairs? Is Isaac's bedroom on fire? Can you just tell me, like, is anything burning?" I was like,
I like the fact she stays there and waits to be told. Is Isaac's bedroom on fire? Can you
she
tell me?
knows, she knows it's irrational, but also, please
She
just
needs to
confirm.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not worried about Haley's bedroom being on fire.
That can burn to the ground. Oh, poor Josie.
But
Yeah.
do you want to know what I did?
I do want to know what you did. What did you do?
Um, I was brushing my teeth last night,
Good. Good girl.
and yeah, thank you. And that was it. Just wanted to tell you.
Brilliant.
No, I was brushing my teeth, and you know when you slip and you hit
Oh,
your and you know it by that
know it.
sound, you know it. As soon as I did it, I'm not a wimp, you know, I'm not a wimp. I just went,
No.
oh,
I know. I do the same thing
oh,
when I
fucking
do
hell.
it. And you like smash yourself
Yeah,
right in the gum with the hard
hard
plastic bit
bit.
of the toothbrush.
Oh, and I said
And
to Josie,
there's nothing to do, is there,
there's
other than
nothing.
just stand there and go, fuck.
Oh shit, that really hurt. And then afterwards, Josie was like, "What's wrong?" And then I couldn't say anything. And she was like, brushing teeth. She was like, "Oh, did you wipe the towel with a toothbrush?" I was like, "Yeah."
Do you want to with toothbrush?
And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And then afterwards, I said, "Can you look at it?" She looked at it. She was like, "Oh, you've split it."
Jeez, you
So
must
now
have
this
been proper
morning,
going at it.
oh yeah, I like my teeth clean. I'm like, "Ugh." I'm just heavy-handed, but this morning it's so swollen and they're now sensitive to like hot and cold.
Oh man, you
Oh
must have proper
no.
smashed it.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop me eating my biscuit though.
No, of course not.
Fuck that.
Yeah, nothing
It does
stops you
hurt
doing
though.
that. Yeah, I bet it does. Proper like bruised it and that.
Mm-hmm.
I would show you the bruise that I've done on the side of my toe, but I don't really like getting my toes out. I don't really like getting my feet out, to be
That's fair
honest.
enough. I'm not really bothered about seeing it, but while we're on the subject,
Well, it's bad. So
Oh, you
yeah,
can send me a picture later.
thank
I
you.
bruised myself so badly the other day because me and Josie was in the bedroom and we was messing about, and she pretended to
Oh,
like,
that's a bit. That's TMI.
oh,
Perverts.
sorry, and she pretended to slap me round the face, and I just did a little, oh no, like pretended to get hit, and she was like, no, you need to like act it up a bit. So she did it again. So I then decided to fling myself across the bed. But obviously, in my head, I thought I was doing this like really cool stunt woman dive across the bed.
Oh,
We've
shit.
got a wooden plank that runs at the foot of our bed. All I did was just jump and land on it.
Oh
And
God.
so now I've got a big square long bruise across my thigh.
Oh my God.
As
Across your
soon as I
thigh
did
as
it,
well.
yeah, across my thigh. As soon as I did it, Josie was like, "Oh, are you okay?"
Overreaction.
I was like, "Ah, I hurt myself."
You were like, no, I really have hurt myself.
Ah, I hurt myself on the leg.
Honestly, it's all or nothing with you.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. If I'm gonna do something, I'll do it properly.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Do you know what else we need to do properly? Random blams. Go.
Go. Well, I've got one ready.
I have as well. So in your face.
In
You was
your
well smug.
face.
You was smug about that.
In everyone's fucking face.
Yeah. Bet you all didn't expect that, did you?
Oh, mine's well quick as well. And
Oh.
I've had no time to research this, but I researched it a little bit in my head where I was like, is that true? And that's pretty much all
Right.
of my research on this
You
fact.
went through the archives of your brain.
Yeah, which is like that
Yeah.
tiny. So yeah, I literally thought, all right, just think of something random. Yeah, that fits. All right, think of something else random. Yeah, that fits. So that is the full extent of my research on this. Here it is.
Yep.
No number before the number 1000 contains the letter A. Blam.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty weird though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you don't think of that.
No number before 1000. And I was like, surely not. All right. What about 8? And then I was like, oh, oh,
What
oh,
about 19?
yeah. And I was like, 7? No. What about 70? No. What about 902? No. Apart from the and.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. All right. Well, I'll do that one then. So I
Mm.
did. So there you go. There it is. Blam.
Awesome.
Blam.
I picked up my random blam from Big Bang Family. Not Big Bang
Love that.
Family. That's not what it's
Theory.
called. Theory. Fucking hell.
Well, they are a family.
This episode's gonna go well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was that obviously Sheldon is full of facts, and he said that a fact about pineapples, and I thought that's really interesting actually.
God
So
damn it. I wonder if it's my fact about pineapples that I tell everyone and everyone just goes,
pineapples were so rare that they were
yes.
considered a form of wealth. So King Charles II
Hmm.
posed with a pineapple
Hmm.
to show off his wealth. Wealthy people would hire pineapples just to decorate their parties. The people would walk in and go, "Oh, wealth!
Strike a light, governor, they're loaded.
Look at that pineapple on the table." Yeah, and I just thought that was really what a random thing to go.
It's so random, isn't it?
You don't there's no pineapple on dessert. No. You can look at it. This is a rented pineapple. It needs to go back in one piece.
Yes, absolutely. And do you know that when you look at buildings from like years ago,
From
you
SpongeBob.
you will quite often see them as a pineapple. You will quite often see that pineapples have been put into the structure, into the architecture of it because
Oh,
of that reason.
yeah.
So when you look at a
Well,
very
actual pineapples or like a pineapple carving.
a carving of a pineapple or some kind of like pineapple statue or something like that, but you'll see them in architecture, and that is why, because of your fact, because
Wow,
it's seen as a sign of wealth.
that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's very cool.
I have had pineapples before in my
Oh,
fridge.
oh. Money, money, money,
Sometimes,
money.
yeah. Sometimes I've not even eaten it and it's gone bad and it's gone in the
Oh,
bin.
yeah, don't even give a shit. You can I'll just get another one. Whatever.
How about that?
That kind of mentality. You got that much money that you just like, yeah, I'll just exfoliate with a pineapple and then throw it in the bin after every
Sometimes
use.
I just cook the outside of it in water and then drink the water because it's really good for you.
It is, yeah.
So random lambs done.
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 Do we have any other business?
Hmm. Do we have any other
I did want to say we had a message from someone recently, saying about I'm going to get it wrong, but it was basically, from what I took of it anyway, that like things are just getting a little bit serious.
No, it wasn't that. I should tell you what it was.
All right.
It was that they personally don't like the true crime aspect because the true crime that we do is very deep true crime. It's not just like your average true
Yeah.
crime, is it? It's very, very deep. So it is upsetting to some people and it is gruesome and grotesque.
Uh-huh.
And they prefer other episodes which aren't like that, which is fair enough. And we started the podcast as perplexed because we are perplexed by a lot of different phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
true crime is in that. We certainly don't class ourselves as a true crime podcast. We cover all sorts of perplexing cases, and this episode especially is massively
Hmm.
diverse
Yeah.
in
Although,
that
fair to
respect.
say, we are listed as
True
in the
crime,
true crime podcast
because
category.
there's not a tick for perplexing shit.
No,
So
no. If there was a section that just said like just weird stuff, we would definitely be in that.
Mhm.
Definitely. So
But
yeah, but we just want you to know we feel the same.
yeah, we hear you,
Yeah.
and we also don't want to cover true crime every episode because it's a lot for us, and there's a lot of
Mm.
other really, really interesting, perplexing stories out there.
Yeah.
So
But
we,
we do also get asked to cover some of these big true crime cases. So
mm,
it is a case of we're trying to keep a balance, but maybe we've just gone a little bit too much heavy true crime lately.
yeah, which is fine for me because I'm going to lighten it up with some bizarre American laws.
Can't wait for this. Just a bit of a light-hearted episode. I can laugh. It's perfect. Just what I fancy. All right, well, let's do it then. Morning.
Morning,
Morning, morning.
morning, morning.
Morning,
So
morning, everyone.
this episode we did a bizarre UK laws, didn't we? And it was a
Mm.
hilarious episode. And I said in that episode, we're gonna do the bizarre American laws next. And then I realised when I was writing this that the bizarre UK laws was a blam. So not everybody's heard it.
Oh, okay.
So the bizarre UK laws was hilarious. It was a really fun episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it
It was a
was. It was
really,
really
really
good
good,
fun.
fun episode. And by golly, this American one is someone else. And what's really
God.
funny is that the more I went through it, because I'm doing it by state, okay?
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I'm going to do all of them starting from alphabetical, and so there will eventually be more. So this is like part one of America, and then there will
Wicked.
be more of them. But when I was going through, you can really get an understanding of what that state is about.
Yeah.
So,
Or certainly the people that make the laws for that
yeah,
state are about. Yeah.
yeah, and it's really, really funny because for us, some of them are going to seem absolutely bonkers and ridiculous and really funny, but for somebody living in that state, it's probably perfectly acceptable or perfectly normal.
Yeah. Or really
So
annoying,
yeah,
like for them.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's so if you are living in any of these states that I mentioned today and you know of these laws and you live by these laws or in fear of these laws, please
Mm.
let us know. Or if you have never heard of these laws, like because some of them definitely wouldn't be enforced. They are still there, they are still active, but they wouldn't be enforced. But I think some of them
Yeah.
would be, and I'd like to know, oh, like if you're living in that state, you'd be like, oh no, I can't do that
Yeah,
because of
because
that
we
law.
had in the UK laws, we had one, I think it was something like you're not allowed to carry a plank of
Plank of
wood
wood
on your shoulder or
down the
something
street.
down the street. And it's like,
You're not allowed to
when,
beat your rug outside
yeah,
before 9 a.m.
well, yeah. And that typically that is when I like to go outside and beat my rug.
I know, you're not allowed to keep a pen of pigs in your front garden.
Yeah, my
Just,
pigs would be furious about that.
mm.
But yeah,
There
it's
were some really funny ones.
but they're not enforced, are they? Like these?
Not really, no.
And what and
No,
what?
because
How would we actually know about them
yeah, and
anyway?
Josie said to me yesterday, she went, oh, I was thinking about that bizarre. This is before she knew I was doing this episode. She was like, oh, I was thinking about that bizarre law UK one the other day because I saw a man carrying a plank of wood down the street.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh,
And
I'd
she was like,
love that.
oh,
She'd have pulled over and gone, do you
citizen's
know?
arrest.
Citizen's arrest. Rugby tackled him to the
Put down
ground.
that plank of wood.
Drop the plank. Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah. Some of them are just so ridiculous and so hilarious, but they all date back to like 1800, 1700, something like that.
Okay.
And they've just not been redacted. They're just still there. Some of them have been redacted, but some of them are like, oh, you know, it costs time and money to redact these laws. So they just don't bother. So they are still in place. Yeah. So I'm going to kick it off with Alabama.
Alabama.
So our first stupid law in Alabama, which again might not be stupid for other people, but it's that the law prohibits the use of silly string, confetti, and spitting orange peels specifically on the sidewalk. So it's to do with the cleanliness of the city. So you can understand confetti takes a long time to clean up, doesn't it?
And it could be,
and it's not
wildlife.
Yeah, it's not environmentally friendly. Although I believe that they've actually changed the law recently about throwing confetti, and it has to be a certain type of confetti, which I'm guessing will be biodegradable. Yeah. But yeah, no silly string, and certainly no spitting orange peels on the sidewalk.
Who spits orange peel?
Yeah, don't know.
I mean, I've literally never seen someone peeling an
Can you
orange
imagine?
with their face.
Excuse me, you've just spat your orange peel. That's illegal. And she went, no. I didn't spit it. I just peeled it and dropped it. And he went, all right, never mind. Go about your day. It's all right.
Yeah.
On with the next one.
No. It's tangerine, mate. Ain't a fucking orange. And they went, oh, sorry.
My mistake. So,
as you were.
This next law comes from Montgomery in Alabama. And this law makes it illegal to open an umbrella outside.
What?
Yep. You can't open an umbrella outside on the street. Oh. And this law comes from, again, like many, many moons ago, where there would have been a lot of horses on the street.
Okay, so it would have spooked the horses.
Yes, and then it would have spooked the horses and then caused an accident. So they put in a law to stop people from opening umbrellas.
That's bizarre.
And the law is still active. But again, this is a law that is still valid, but nobody follows up on it because
It's
can you
irrelevant.
imagine if it's raining and you pop up an umbrella?
Yeah.
Taser!
Taser, taser, taser. Yeah. I mean, surely, why aren't these laws better thought through? Like when they were brought out, wouldn't it have been better to say you can open an umbrella, but as long as there is no horse within like 300 yards or something of you, or
Wow. Well, because it was in like the 1700s and the person taking notes was like, right, well, I haven't got a computer to write these notes. So what did you say again? It's something about umbrellas, wasn't it?
maybe, yeah,
I was
yeah,
supposed
just
to keep
don't
notes, but
open.
I've forgotten. Yeah, I was
Yeah, and no one
daydreaming.
actually stopped and was like, yeah, but if it's raining, that is the point of an umbrella, and you're only going to get wet by the rain if you're outside.
Anyway, no, the law's the law, man.
Yeah, and they went, we've done it now.
It's too late.
We've done it now, and we
Oh,
want to go to
joking.
lunch. So,
Yeah. No opening umbrellas outside. The next one, so a lot of these, I couldn't find the history of them. So in the UK episode, I managed to find a lot of, because the UK is obviously a lot smaller, and I was able to find the dates of the laws and why they were put, but I couldn't find that with most of these laws.
yeah.
But this law just literally says it is illegal to flick your bogies into the wind.
Oh,
So
I'm with that one.
yeah, that doesn't need an explanation really, but to make it illegal, that somebody must have been caught doing that quite prolifically. Then to go, we have told you 17 times to stop flicking your bogies in the wind. Look at Mary behind you.
Yeah,
Covered in your bogies.
Oh,
That's
God.
not on. So, we're going to make it a law now. So if you do it again, you're going to jail.
Yeah, that'd be a law that I'd bring out.
Yeah.
People, and I'd follow it up
Spitting on the
with,
ground as well.
oh God,
Spitting on
people
the ground.
spitting, picking their nose. Oh God.
Or even just making that horrible noise
Oh,
before they spit.
No,
That's against the law.
I can't be doing with it. If someone, I just can't. I would bring all of those laws into place.
Yeah. So this next law says that it is illegal to place salt on railroad tracks. And it is so illegal that it can carry a death penalty sentence.
Jesus.
Yeah. And do you want to know why? Have a guess why you can't put salt on a railroad track, why this law would have been put in place.
I think because the person in government that was creating this law was some kind of witch, and she was after someone, or he was after someone, and they chased them all the way to the railroad tracks, and they quickly got the salt out and made a circle round them of like circle of salt for protection, and they were like, damn it, and the person was like, well, I'm safe now, and they went, well, I'm going to make it a law that you can't put salt on railroad tracks. I've guessed it, haven't I?
How you have just come up with that on the spot. Your brain is magnificent. However, that is not the case.
Oh.
But that, bravo, because I could see
Thank
the
you.
words formulating before they kind of come out your mouth.
Yeah.
You was like, oh, I've got it.
I know exactly what it is, and I can't get it out fast enough.
So no, it was illegal to put salt on a railroad track because salt attracts cattle.
Oh.
And what happens when there's cattle on the railroad tracks?
Accident.
Train accident.
Yeah.
Exactly. So no putting salt on train tracks.
Okay.
somewhere
My second
else.
guess was going to be that it was corrosive.
No.
No.
And I don't know why. When I read that, I just imagined like big salt rocks instead of like sprinkling of salt, like massive salt rocks. And I thought, well, obviously you can't put them on a railroad track because that's stupid. But
yeah,
don't know.
Oh.
So this next one would be the main reason that I would be kicked out of Alabama if I was to live there. Because
not the only reason, we should point out. Not the only reason, but maybe the main.
I do like to flick my boogers.
Yeah.
So wearing a fake moustache in church that causes laughter is legal. You must not wear a fake moustache in a church. You can wear one as long as it doesn't make people laugh. As soon as them people start laughing, you're under arrest, mate.
I used to wear a fake moustache when I was little.
Did you?
Yeah, quite often.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't go to church in it though.
And then you just decided to grow your own.
I just grew my own, yeah, and then I was like, yep,
Twiddle.
yeah.
So
That's
this
hilarious. You would
this
definitely be
law,
caught doing that.
yeah, this law was then obviously introduced to maintain decorum in a sacred space. So, put on your Sunday best, pop on your googly eyeglasses and your silliest top hat, and you're good to go. But do not, for the love of God, whack on a moustache.
Yeah, because that would be ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
This next one, I think, Kate, would probably trip you up.
Oh.
Carrying an ice cream cone in your back pocket is illegal.
What?
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
If you've got an ice cream and then, you're carrying your umbrella, which you're not allowed to open, and then you've got your salt in your hand that you're not allowed to spread on the train tracks, and you think, where am I going to put my ice cream cone?
Yeah.
It's not allowed in your back pocket, I'm afraid.
Well, I only put mine in my back pocket because I've got one in every other pocket and in both hands.
Yeah.
Ice cream, yeah, makes me a right pig. Yeah, I mean, ice cream cone in both back pockets. Who would that offend to be able to be made into a law?
Well, I'll tell you. It's not about offending.
Okay.
It's about thievery. So people used to put the ice cream cones in their back pocket to lure horses away. So horse thieves.
Ice cream cone.
Yeah, ice cream cones. So horse would be like, ice cream cone. Ice cream cone.
I mean, I get that. Yeah.
They would follow the person with the ice cream cone until they were essentially away from their owners, hence being stolen away by the horse thieves.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So then it was a law.
I mean, why an ice cream cone? Because surely there's other things that you could lure a horse away with.
I don't know.
What about salt?
That's just for cattle, I'm afraid.
Well, I used to get a salt lick for my horse.
Yeah, that's
horses
true.
like it.
I don't know
if they
maybe
like it enough though.
There probably was a Mr. Whippy up on every corner.
Probably.
Just easily,
in
come
the
by
1700s. Yeah.
Yeah. So no idea.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe they were light. They were cheap. Horses liked them, and they thought, well, why not?
Yep. This next law.
Yes.
If you are thinking of playing dominoes on a Sunday,
I do.
Forget it.
Wow. What?
Forget it.
Domino Sunday?
No. No more Domino Sunday, Kate. So religious laws restricted activities that were allowed to take place on Sundays. And in some towns, dominoes was one of those things that were restricted. So, no dominoes on Sunday.
Damn it. What am I going to do on Sunday now?
I don't know, because there's also no post on Sundays.
No post on Sundays.
That's Mr. Dursley would say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of things. Not allowed to do them on Sunday just because of religious reasons. It's a day of rest, not a day of dominoes, I'm afraid.
Okay.
In Lee County, selling peanuts after sundown is illegal, but only on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So,
thank goodness.
Every other day. Take the Wednesday evenings off.
Okay, because after I've had Domino Sunday, I like to go out and get some peanuts.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, you probably can on a Sunday. You can sell peanuts after sundown on a Sunday after your game of dominoes in your basement.
Yeah, because and then I like to finish my game of dominoes, and then I like to whack on my fake moustache and take my plank for a walk.
I know. I know you do, Kate.
Yeah.
Also in what state were we in? Alabama. It is illegal to I think even to this day it is illegal to wear a mask in public. So imagine a time when that would have been a bit difficult. So in 2020, people were urged to break that law.
Yeah.
So that must be a law that was enforced all the time. You're not allowed to wear a mask in public. And then all
Any
of a
sort of
sudden,
mask.
any sort of mask, you're not allowed to wear it in public. So you lived your life religiously going, oh, I really want to wear that mask. I've just made this cool mask. I want to show my friends, but you're not allowed to wear it outside. So you've lived your life restricted. And then all of a sudden they're like, break the rules.
Yeah.
Dominos on
We
Sunday.
say.
Get your masks on. Open your umbrellas.
Ice cream cones in everyone's back pocket. Mandatory. Yeah. Train drivers were driving their trains, just throwing salt out the front window like that.
Yeah.
Madness.
So, madness. Yeah, can you imagine if all of these laws were broken? Crazy. I wonder if anybody would even notice.
I wonder if you could break all of those laws in one day, like with one action.
But what are the other ones?
Well, we're not recommending that, by the way.
Well, the next one is a law that allows you to do something as opposed to prohibits you. Okay. So the law states that you are allowed to drive the wrong way down a one-way street if there is a lantern attached to the front of your vehicle. However, the law does prohibit you from driving blindfolded. So you can drive the wrong way down a one-way street as long as you've got a lantern, but you aren't allowed to do it blindfolded, I'm afraid.
Oh, well then I don't want to bother.
There's no point, really, is there?
There's no point.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
It is illegal to stab yourself to gain someone's pity.
I see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what about the movie Scream? I mean, that wasn't to get pity. That was to gain an alibi, I guess. But
I don't know. Yeah, you can't do it.
I don't want anyone's pity. I pity the fool.
Pity the fool who stabs himself.
Yeah. I don't want anyone's pity. Like, does anyone really want to be pitied? Is that a thing?
No, I went to the doctors the other day about a checkup for my boob, and then the lady in there, she was like a menopause specialist as well, and she was so lovely. She was so lovely, and I know she meant nothing by it, but she kept going, oh, you've been through so much. Oh gosh, yeah, no, I can imagine. Oh, I know, and you were so young. Oh, it must be so difficult. And I was left there going, fuck off. Don't pity me. But I know she meant nothing by it. I don't like that sort of approach.
No, I don't think many people want to be pitied. I mean, certainly there are people that want to be pitied. I get that, but
she said to me as well, she was poking under my ribs, under my armpit, and she was poking, and she steadied me with her other hand so I wasn't like getting prodded over. She went, "Oh, I'm worried I'm going to poke you over," and I said, "Oh, I made of strong stuff," and she went, "I bet you are after what you've been through." Fuck off.
No, well, I sent you a message the other day going, I forget, and it's because you just get on with things, and you're just like, whatever.
Yeah,
I ain't got time for this shit. I'm just getting on with it.
We've got some videos that we're sorting out, and some of them are from way back when we first started recording. And I was like, "Oh, this is our first like blooper reel or something like that. Let's go and watch it." And I watched it, and I was like, "Fucking hell! I didn't have a single hair on my head, did I?"
No. Shiny, bald.
Shiny. No eyebrows. Although I think I'd drawn them on, but they were like upside down or something. And then absolutely no hair and pale as you like. And I was like, oh, good Lord. So if anybody does ever go back and watch those videos and you're a new listener, I had cancer, all right?
It wasn't a style choice.
I didn't just roll out of bed and go, I look great today, let's go and record.
I know what I fancy doing today. Removing all of my hair.
All of my body hair.
Yeah.
Piling myself up to look really poorly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you do go back and watch those videos, that is why. All right.
Yeah. And for those of you that are listeners, long-term listeners, I think that even you guys would be like, would have that shock moment because I did. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot
Yeah.
that happened. It's not like because I don't give a crap, because obviously I
You
love
don't
you
even
and I'll,
care a sh-
yeah, just, you know, bigger things.
Yeah, exactly. Some
Like
things to worry about.
I have bigger things to worry about. I do all the editing for the episodes and I constantly have to edit out my ramblings. Well, some of them, obviously. I know I can hear like loads of people going, what? You do not edit those out. I have to edit out a lot of a lot of your nose from me, and also a lot of eating from Sarah. So
Yeah.
that is the thing that I think about, not the fact that Sarah had no hair when we started this.
Yeah.
No.
Unless we digress.
Yes, big
So,
pardon.
our last one on the list, anyway, is for Alabama. Why do I keep forgetting? Yeah, Alabama.
Alabama.
Our last one on the list
Yeah.
states the. Don't get me wrong, the law does not state this in exact terms, but I will tell you why. But
Okay.
everywhere when you look, it says this, and it says it is illegal to tie your pet alligator to a fire hydrant.
Oh, I better go and untie him. Hang on.
The law actually states that it is illegal to tie an animal to a fire hydrant,
Good.
but somebody has been imaginative and suggested, a pet
Yeah.
alligator
What
as
about if
a
I had a
choice.
pet alligator?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a pet elephant, But the law states you're not allowed to tie any animal to a fire hydrant, which is fair enough because they need to be used. We don't have fire hydrants here, do we?
No.
No. So that must be a weird thing for Americans to, if they come here and they're like, where do the fire people plug their hose in?
Yeah. Where
Why is it
and also what do you do on a
with your
hot day?
alligator?
Where are you supposed to tie up your alligator?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you see, especially like 70s and 80s, you see
Yeah.
them like they would
Dancing around the fire hydrant.
one of the dads would like crank one of the fire hydrants open, it'd spray everywhere, and all the kids would be running through it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had none of that.
No. We
Nothing
do
like that for
have
us.
burst water mains though, so sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's all shitty brown water just
Yeah.
spraying all over the council
And the
streets.
kids are like, yeah.
Yeah, and there's
But you mustn't
actual
open your
lumps of
umbrella.
feces. Lumps of feces being sprayed 100 foot into the air.
Kids underneath, mouths to gape. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lump.
Right. So this next set of laws comes from Alaska.
Oh, okay.
So
Right up.
yeah,
Right up
a lot of these laws are regarding hunting or shooting. And like I said at the beginning, if you live in Alaska, these laws might be perfectly
yeah, they make sense.
acceptable.
Yeah.
They make absolute sense. But for us, we're like, that is absolutely bizarre. So the first law states that taking a brown or grizzly bear near a solid waste disposal facility is starkly prohibited. And I'll read this.
Process that again. Read that bit again.
Taking a brown or grizzly bear near a solid waste disposal facility is starkly prohibited. So, yeah, let me read the rest to you. A person who with criminal negligence takes a brown or grizzly bear within 1/2 mile of a solid waste disposal facility is guilty of a Class A misdemeanor. In addition to the penalty imposed by law under A of this section, the court shall order forfeiture of the hide and skull of the bear, but if the hide and skull are not salvaged and delivered to the department, then the court shall impose an additional fine of up to $10,000.
Right.
So my
that
guess
makes
is
sense.
yes.
I thought they meant leading it to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. I'm guessing if they've hunted a bear, they can't then take the remains to a disposal facility. But that's so It's so weird, so bizarre.
I mean, it's so far from our lives.
So far from our lives.
Mm.
But another bear-related law states that while it is legal to hunt a bear in Alaska, it is, however, illegal to wake up a bear just to take a picture of it. How about that then? So this, I would love to know, if you live in Alaska, is that a law that you know of? Is that like a proper, if you're hunting a bear and someone goes, can I just take a picture quickly? And they're like, no, you mustn't.
It's asleep.
You mustn't wake that bear up to take a picture. What are you doing? You know the law.
Yeah, I'm just about to blow its head off. Wait.
Yeah.
Take a picture after.
I'd love to know if people know of that law and abide by that law.
Yeah, and how did that law come about as well? Like,
bears need their beauty sleep, don't they? You can't just
who
wake
the fuck
a bear
is going to go into the Alaskan wilderness with a fucking camera and willingly go over and wake a bear up and go, shh, I'm just going to take a picture. You look so beautiful. Close your eyes. Look into the sun that's just coming up and that, and the bear's like, and then the bear's like, well, do you know that you fucking woke me up? And they're like, shit, don't say anything because
I've got cubs. I've been up all night.
Yeah, I have barely slept. Barely.
That's where the terminology comes from. Random lambs. Done.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh, God. We're all over the place this morning. Look how happy we are to not have to do a hideous murder one.
No.
That's just so good. I fucking love this. We're learning. We're laughing.
So this one is that it is illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they are moose hunting. And this is a serious one as well, because moose hunting is a serious business. Have you ever watched like the Alaska where they go out into the wilderness and they're all like, yeah, I'm a hunter, I hunt moose, and you know, it's they take it really seriously.
Yeah, although I don't watch that and I skip all bits like that, so I know nothing about hunting because I'm a baby and I can't take things like that.
Oh no, that's fair enough, but that is a serious, and it's a massive accomplishment as well. It's a big feat of, I don't know, testicle strength or something that they've hunted a moose.
It's a lot of meat. I know I saw an episode maybe Alone, I think.
Yeah, he hunted a moose, didn't he?
And he actually hunted a moose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he used every single bit of that moose.
Yeah. And they're so grateful as well, because they you know, they're like, oh, thank you. You know, so grateful for that moose, because actually they were doing it to survive.
Yeah.
As a main means of actually survival. And they were grateful for, even like when they were killing squirrels and things. But yeah, it is a big thing. It's not just like I don't know, just doing it willy-nilly. So to whisper in someone's ear when they're, you know, like lined up, shh, shh, and someone's going, just to let you know, there's a bear over there. I really want to take a picture.
We've been trying to contact you.
So that can put somebody off of their moose game and unintentionally fire a shot that could perhaps go wayward and hit an unattended target.
Yeah. Hit an unattended moose.
Not unattended, unintended.
Yeah.
So
that one actually makes more sense, because if you're lining, like if I was about to shoot a zombie that was like making its way towards my house, my stronghold, and I was all lined up, ready, and you know, and then all of a sudden, Jessie whispers in my ear and goes, "I can't get on the internet. What's the Wi-Fi code?" You better believe I'm going to be fuming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Lewis whispers in my ear, "Can you help me open this Kit Kat?" I'd be like, for the love of God, I've just missed my shot.
Yeah.
And now it's chewing on my left arm. So
yeah,
brilliant.
We're all doomed now because of you.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
They'd still go, "Quickly, before you die, what's the Wi-Fi passcode?" And Lewis would go, "Quickly, use your teeth and your right hand."
Here's your zombie arm.
Yeah. Get him to chew this wrapper off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that one.
Again, this is a law that I would love to know if that is a genuinely enforced law, because you're out with your friends and you've been buddies since like the 9th grade, or I don't know whether the 2nd grade, whatever, and you've been buddies for a long time. No, and you're out shooting a moose, and all of a sudden he comes up and he goes, "Just to let you know," and he goes, "You mate are going to jail." Police.
Yeah. Do they do undercover sting operations?
Yeah.
Where the police will stand there with a gun waiting and just wait for someone to come up and go, "Excuse me,
can you move your car?
I've been trying to contact you about your insurance policy." And and the police and then they all come out from the bushes and they're like, "Get on the ground."
Serial offender.
Yeah, and in court, the police officer is like, and then he whispered in my ear, and I missed the shot, and the moose ran off. And they're like, "Well,
yeah,
you banged to rights, mate. Take him down."
The victims are reading their victim impact statement.
Yeah, and the moose is there going, "I was hoping for a quick death. Due to the whispering, my left ear was blown completely off." What?
I have now been left with permanent damage.
What?
Oh no.
I prided myself on my ears. They were passed down from my father. Now I will never be the same again. What?
It was mating season. Oh goodness.
Oh goodness, right.
The next one is moose related.
Oh good.
And while it is legal to hunt moose, it is considered an offence to push a live moose out of a moving aeroplane. So you've just taken all that time.
When did that ever come up?
To get that moose in that aeroplane.
And alive.
And you're not even allowed to push it out. What's the fucking point? It got him through customs.
And
he doesn't even look like his passport anymore. He's got one ear missing.
I can just imagine the moose that had his ear blown off, standing at the side of like the runway, and he thinks, right, this is the one. They've left the door open. I've got to get out of Alaska because all the other moose are taking the piss out of me because of my ear. and then as the plane starts building up speed along the runway, the moose goes, "Now's my shot," and it legs it out and jumps in. And the bloke that's sitting in the back goes, "Fucking hell, there's a fucking moose in there, get it out." And the pilot goes, "No, don't push it out. We're just going to have to go with it." And they land in New York, and the moose with one ear is just sitting in the back going, "It was a good flight, wasn't it? Have you got any snacks?"
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear you.
Eh?
Gonna keep the whispering down, please. It's quite traumatic. It's a bit triggering.
Also, this is going to be a long episode. We've got to get through all the other states.
Oh no, I'm not doing all the bloody states in one episode. Can you imagine? So, this one again is moose related.
Okay.
And it says that hunters cannot scout moose by the air on the same day that they plan to hunt said moose, because that gives the hunter an unfair advantage. They can, however, scout the moose from the air the day before, which gives that moose the opportunity to move which in turn levels the playing field.
That will be exactly when the moose makes a run for the aircraft.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like, it's like fucking do or die.
Yeah.
I've got to get out of this place. I've been banished by the other moose. Now I've seen the aeroplane, although I
Exactly.
probably wouldn't have heard it until it was right over top.
Right, this next
I like
one is
that law.
kangaroo related.
All right. Not in Alaska, surely.
No, I don't know why this is a law in Alaska, but it says kangaroos are not allowed in barbershops at
Oh,
any time, not even like on a Wednesday. Kangaroos are not allowed
well,
in
that's
barbershops.
exactly why we don't see kangaroos in Alaska.
Yeah, they've
Because
all
they're
been.
like, well,
Can't even get a haircut.
where am I going to get my hair cut? I'm not
They've all
allowed in
packed up,
there.
packed up and
Yeah.
left, didn't they?
Yeah. Went to Australia and Australia were like, what's that? And they were like, can we come in and get our hair cut in here? And they were like, of course.
Why wouldn't you be
And
allowed?
then they were like, great, let's set up shop here then.
There you go.
Yeah. That's
Figured it
why.
out.
Yep.
So the law in Fairbanks in Alaska prohibits a person from, quote, speaking so loud that you force a sensitive person to leave. The law states, loud sound or loud noise is sound or noise which would awaken or cause difficulty in sleeping for the average, not unduly sensitive individual attempting to sleep in any house, apartment, hotel, motel, or other residence in the vicinity of the sound or noise producing activity.
They would not be playing our podcast.
No.
Our voices are fucking
sensitive
jarring,
people.
mate, and we
Yeah.
suddenly lash out with something really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling stun guns to children
What's
is
wrong with that?
illegal. It's
What?
illegal, mate. You can't do it in Alaska. Stun guns, however, are legal to buy, but just not for children. So
Okay.
you can sell them to other people. You can't sell them to children.
I wish we could get stun guns legally over here.
Yeah, we can't get anything legally over here, can we?
No,
But we are allowed to push moose out of an aeroplane, so
that's
in your
true.
face.
I mean, I wouldn't, but
Yeah, this is the last one on the list for Alaska.
okay.
And this law prohibits children from building snowmen taller than they are whilst on school property. So this law was put into place due to some of the excessive snowfall that happens in Alaska. So that rescue workers and school administrators can differentiate between the snowmen and the actual children.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking like because in case they fell on top of them.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's not, but actually, wouldn't it make sense that if children built a massive snowman, they would know that's not a child because
Yeah,
it's a
they're all the
massive
same
snowman.
height.
But
How is
if
that
they're
going to be
just
the differentiation?
yeah, so I don't understand that one. So if you live in Alaska, let us know why. Just let the kids
Why that
build a
is?
snowman. Yeah,
Yeah.
we never get snow. So when we
No.
get that little bit of snow, we can scrape that bit off of a car, and we're like, oh, I formed a tiny snowball. Actually, it's more like just frozen ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, we were like, go nuts, build the biggest snowman you can.
Yeah, and it's like
yeah, it's about a
18
foot.
inches.
Yeah, foot off
if
the
that.
ground.
Yeah. I can just
and
imagine teachers in Alaska going out into the playground and going, Jimmy, Jimmy, come here. Jimmy, why are you ignoring me? And Jimmy's like next to her, pulling her sleeve. And he goes, I'm here, miss. And she's like, oh, well, who the devil is that then?
Why is he wearing your scarf?
Yes. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Rounding up like 4 snowmen and the kids are left outside going, oh, it's freezing. And the snowmen are inside melting. And then they were like, something has to be done about this.
This is the 4th time in a week.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
Brilliant.
me. All right. Well, this next one is the Arizona. All of these laws are Arizonian laws. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
And it says, When being attacked by a criminal or burglar, you may only protect yourself with the same weapon the other person possess. So
Oh.
if they're coming in with a rubber dildo.
You go,
To
hang
rob
on
your
a
house.
minute.
I've got just the thing. Thank goodness you didn't come in with a steak knife. I've got none of those.
Yes. Good. Well, that's, yeah, I can't understand that at all.
Yep.
Because, like, what? I
Oh,
mean, I probably
just so it's a
could
fair
match.
fight. Yeah.
Well, it'd be fair if they came in here and they were like, I've got a machete. I'd be like, so have I.
Well, I've got a stun gun.
Well, in that case, I've got a AK. Well, I'm not going to say that. All right, moving on.
You need a permit to feed garbage to a pig. There you go. The law applies to facilities that raise pigs, and it says not permitting owners to feed trash to them without a license. This ensures the pigs are healthy and sanitary.
I like that law.
Yeah, but also, it's not saying that you can't feed garbage to a pig.
No.
It's saying you just need to apply for a permit.
Yeah, but then they'd put someone like me in charge of giving out the permits, and I'd be like, all right, you're applying for a permit to feed garbage to your pigs.
You live off it for a week.
Yeah.
First.
You eat it first.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, you're not having a permit. Feed them, or not, probably not steak, but
No, right.
Feed them a person.
This next law, I think I remember reading this law has been redacted, but
Okay.
it was a law stating that 7 or more women can't live together under the same roof.
Oh.
And that is in Maricopa County, because there used to be a lot of brothels. So it was to keep prostitution down. But yeah, I think that law is redacted now. So
I mean,
gather all you...
for the most part, you wouldn't want, when you get like more than 7 or 8 women.
What's that called? Like a gaggle of women.
Yeah, a haggle.
A haggle of women.
A
brothel of women, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but women normally, when they're all put in a confined space together, it normally gets like a bit arsey and bitchy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't recommend it.
So this next one, I'm just gonna read the law as it is.
Mm-hmm.
In the state of Arizona, any person who intentionally trips an equine, defined as a horse, pony, mule, donkey, or hinny, is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. If convicted, you'll serve a minimum of 48 hours in jail and pay a fine of at least $1,000.
Whoa. If they do what?
Trip an
That's
equine.
what I thought you said.
You can't trip a horse up. You can't trip a donkey up.
No. Just like sitting there having your coffee in a cafe and a horse walks past and you just stick your foot out and the horse goes, oh God, Jesus Christ, I nearly fell over then. And the police like come over and they're like, right, I saw that. You intentionally stuck your foot out, tripped that horse. And the horse.
Yeah, but who has done that enough times for someone to go,
yeah,
right, enough of that. We need to do so. Let's hold a meeting. What can we do about this donkey tripping pandemic?
I would have thought it'd be really difficult to trip.
Well, you got 4 legs to try and get in,
yeah, because they don't really. They've got like other feet on the ground when they lift one up and that, and you think, I mean,
you've got to find the rhythm, ain't you?
How would you trip them up? I don't get that.
I actually, now that we've been talking about it, I think it's more of a, again, like a horse or donkey stealing thing when they used to use ropes to tie their legs, like they'd like lasso it and then pull their legs together. So perhaps it's like that.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Sorted.
Yeah, sorted.
This next one though,
not sorted.
The law states that donkeys cannot sleep in bathtubs.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, just wait though, and I'll tell you why. And it says, according to Horse and Man, which is a website, and it says the story began when a kingman in Arizona let his donkey sleep in an abandoned bathtub on his property. However, a nearby dam broke while the donkey was asleep in the bathtub, and then the runoff of this water swept the donkey in his bathtub, and then it turned the bathtub boat upside down. And then the town, actually trying to rescue this donkey, the town used up so many resources and manpower trying to get this donkey that they just went, oh, I'm not fucking doing that again. Oh my God, that was such ag. I'm never doing that again.
I get that.
So you need to make a law about that, because fucking hell.
Yeah. We can't have if everyone had a donkey in a bathtub, mate, we'd have to employ a whole bathtub donkey department.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a donkey would want to sleep in a disused
Well, it must have done it.
bathtub.
Yeah.
Maybe he tripped and fell in it and got wedged, and the bloke thought, I'm not going to jail. Just shoved
I
it in.
didn't trip it.
Didn't trip it up.
That's where it sleeps. What
It
are you talking
willingly
about?
slept in there. What are you talking about? Yeah.
In Tombstone in Arizona.
Mm.
So Tombstone is known for its like Wild West shootouts and the
Love
OK
that.
Corral shootout, whatever else.
Hmm.
The law states that it is illegal for men and women over the age of 18 to have less than one missing tooth visible when smiling.
Oh, goodness.
So, and again, that's believed. There's no like definitive of why that law was put in place, but it's believed that the town attracted a lot of like vagabonds and things like that. So instead of going, you're not welcome here, they're like, oh, it appears you've got quite a few missing teeth. However, you've not seen this new law. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. It's not because you're a vagabond.
No.
It's not. No. Gosh.
It's
just because you don't have any teeth.
You don't meet our teeth quota. Sorry.
Yes, sorry. The last one for Arizona states it's in Mojave County, and it states that anyone caught stealing soap must wash with it until it's all used up.
You wanted it, now fucking have it.
It's like that thing. If you want to smoke a cigarette, have the whole pack.
Yeah.
Smoke that whole packet. If you want some alcohol, drink the whole bottle.
If you're going to steal soap, then you're going to be the cleanest motherfucker there ever was. So you fucking use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's my mentality.
Yeah.
That. You want it, you fucking have it.
This next, we're going to move on to Arkansas. And God forbid you pronounce that wrong, because it's not spelled Arkansas. It's spelled Arkansas. Arkansas. It's Arkansas. I did read that there was a law that prohibited you from mispronouncing the name. I don't know if that's true, because there was a lot of like fact or fiction surrounding it. But I don't think they like. Yeah, I don't think they like mispronouncing the name, because that's a sign of disrespect. Perhaps it's not a law, but I can imagine they wouldn't like mispronunciation. Yeah. But in Arkansas, in Arkansas,
she didn't mean it.
It is illegal to whistle underwater. So the law states it is explicitly prohibited to engage in underwater whistling within the boundaries of the state of Arkansas. This means that any person caught whistling while submerged in water can potentially face legal consequences.
Oh, is that possible?
I don't know.
Is it even possible to whistle underwater?
I don't get it. And then would it be her? I don't know. Someone's done it somewhere, and the repercussions were magnificent. Maybe it created a massive like air bubble underneath, and then it sunk Atlantis. Yeah, maybe it was the vibrations. Yeah. So now, no blowing.
Just don't do it. Don't blow.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't whistle. Yeah. The law again states that it is explicitly illegal to push a pie, or any object for that matter, into another person's face with malicious intent.
Push a pie.
Yeah.
You could absolutely push a pie in my face.
Yeah, it falls under the
I love
category
all kind of pies.
of assault. Yeah, it wouldn't be for you, assault. It falls under the category of battery and assault.
Goodness.
You can batter and assault my pie before you push it in my face.
Oh, goodness. That was a risky thing to say. I felt nervous then. I was all kind of uncomfortable then. I was like, oh, God, remember this time.
Where's this going?
How many minutes are we into the pod? Because I'll need to come and edit this out. Yeah, but it's all right. I was just looking while you were telling me that about Arkansas, and we have quite a lot of regular listeners in Arkansas.
Yeah. Yep.
So that is good.
Yep. In Little Rock.
That's where they're from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, they probably suffer from this, actually. It's probably such a pain in the arse because it is restricted by law that you cannot walk your cow between the times of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., 9 a.m. and noon, and 1 till 4.
Oh, that's really
So
limited,
it's a really, really limited window there. Oh, you've got between the hours of 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. though. You've got a 6-hour window to walk your cow.
Yeah.
Although
Imagine if you were like, I think we'll go for like a nice little lunchtime walk because they could go between noon and 1.
Yeah.
And imagine the cows like, mate, those train tracks over there smell really good. I'm just going to pop out. And you were like, no, because we've literally got to get back in 10 minutes. And the cow was like, I'll just... this train track is delicious. And you're like, Jesus Christ, hurry up, moo moo. And the cow's like, all right, in a minute. And you're like, Jesus, we've got 4 minutes. And we've broken about 7 laws.
That's funny.
Oh, mate, let us know, our listeners that are in Arkansas, let us know if you have that exact day that I've just said about.
What a mare of a day, eh?
Mare of a day.
Mare of a day. Also, it states that men and women are not allowed to flirt on the streets of Little Rock. And those who violate the law face 30 days in jail.
Goodness, no flirting in Arkansas.
This one as well. It says it was once illegal, not anymore. They've redacted it because I'm guessing they probably got a lot of complaints. But it was once illegal for the Arkansas River to rise higher than the Main Street Bridge in Little Rock.
They made it illegal for the river?
For the river, yeah. So I can imagine that river has probably kicked off going, mate, I can't do anything about this. You need to redact that law.
I can't help that I'm so high. Calm down.
Like, I've only got 1 hour to walk my cow and the bloody roads are flooded.
And then a man comes along and goes, do you need any help, miss? And she's like, don't you fucking flirt with me. I don't need more fucking laws being broken. And the river's like, wow, man. Jeez. I feel like we're high today. I feel like, what's going on? We're probably like having a breakdown.
Please don't take offence. Anybody listening in these countries, please don't take offence. We're just dickheads.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We don't mean anything by it. But
I'm quite excited that we have got listeners in Little Rock in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And I would love for you to get in contact because we just want to we're just really interested to know if any of these are actually anything that you guys actually know about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. This last one was hilarious because it says that the law provides that school teachers who bob their hair will not get a raise. So if you work in a school and you think, oh, fucking hell, there's a new craze going out in a minute and it's called the bob and it looks really nice.
Get myself a bob.
You won't be getting a raise. So
Do you reckon that's because like the like headmaster or the chairman of the board or something like that for the school was like scorned by a woman who had a bob, and he thought, right, that any woman in this town, yeah.
yeah,
And the
just
others were
reminds
like,
him
you
of
can't
her.
you can't do that. You can't sack anyone if they've got a bob. And he was like, right, well, what can we do then? And they're like, well, they just won't be able to get a raise. And he
Yeah.
was like, fine, I'm going to walk my cow because it's like 5 to 12. I'll be back later. Very good.
Right, moving on from
Moving on.
Arkansas. This next one is California, and there's fucking loads of them. So I'm
Bet
just
there is.
gonna, yeah. In Baldwin Park, you are not allowed to ride a bicycle in a swimming pool.
Okay.
In Blythe, you are not permitted to wear cowboy boots unless you already own at least 2 cows.
Oh, I love me a cowboy boot.
Yep.
Mm.
In Carmel, ice cream may not be eaten while standing on the sidewalk. And that says, I don't know if this is true, but it says it was repealed when Clint Eastwood was mayor.
Oh,
Was Clint Eastwood mayor?
I don't know.
Well, let us know if you live in Carmel. But
Mayor of Carmel.
yeah,
I'll look it up.
all right, cool. It says it is illegal for anyone to try and stop a child from playfully jumping over puddles of water.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking miserable.
Well, no, you're not allowed to stop a child from
Oh,
doing
stop a
it.
child. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's not illegal for the child to do it. You just mustn't stop them. In Hollywood, it is illegal to drive more than 2,000 sheep down Hollywood Boulevard at one time.
I mean, these laws make more sense, I think,
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. All right. In California, it is against regulations to let phones ring more than 9 times in state offices.
That would be a law that I'd bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Answer
stand the
that
sound.
fucking phone.
Yeah, just pick it up. No,
Yeah.
right, that's it. Law.
Done.
Clint Eastwood was absolutely the mayor of Carmel, Carmel by the Sea in
Oh.
California of April of 1986, and in 2001, Governor Gray Davis appointed uh, he awarded Clint Eastwood the California State Park and Recreation Commission.
All right. Well, he
So there you
then
go.
repealed the ice cream law. So
Nice. Well
they can
done,
all
Clint.
now. Can you imagine that day when they're like, the ban has been lifted?
I bet every fucker was out there on the sidewalks with their ice creams
Yeah.
and shoving them in their back
Put in the back
pockets.
pockets.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Wicked.
In Bakersfield, it is illegal to cry on the witness stand.
That's hilarious.
I don't think this is still a law. If it is, it's not going to be one that's
Just imagine sitting on the witness stand and going, and then I
and the moose
like that, and they're like, get out.
It's supposedly to stop people from manipulating like the jury, because crying is an emotive feeling.
I mean,
and
it makes sense, but
yeah. Also,
if you are feeling emotional about something, you can't help it, can you? Like, if I'm gonna cry, I am gonna cry.
yeah,
That's
no
it.
stopping you.
No. Can if I
In
want.
Los Angeles, it is illegal for a man to beat his wife with a strap wider than 2 inches without her consent.
Oh, good. Jesus.
It is also against the law in Los Angeles to complain through the mail about a hotel that has cockroaches, even if it's true. So you can complain about a hotel with cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches. We don't have them here either, do we?
I mean, yeah, but
do we?
not.
Not
Yeah,
quite.
not. They're not the same.
And they're not as big. I think I've seen a little tiny one
Little
before.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't complain through the mail. So pick up that phone if they've got her answer within 9 rings.
That's
There you
true.
go.
But they probably won't answer because they'll be out on the sidewalk eating an ice cream.
Aha.
Mm.
It is illegal to set a mouse trap without a hunting license.
Oh, I fucking hate mouse traps.
Yeah. Gotta have a hunting license to do it.
Good.
This is hilarious as well. And it says women may not drive in a house coat.
What's a house coat?
Do you not know what a house coat is?
Is it a guessing drown?
A what?
A dressing gown.
Dressing gown.
Yeah.
A dressing gown, yeah. And they call them house coats, and that's hilarious.
House coats.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, we've adopted that.
And they can't drive a
No.
car in a guessing drown. Dressing. I can't say it.
What's wrong with you?
I've never been able to say it.
Guessing drown. Just call it a
coat.
house coat, mate. You're done.
And they can't drive in it.
No.
They would have a fucking field day in Essex.
Oh, everybody in their house coats. Shopping.
Every bitch is taking their kids to school in their house coats.
But it's not a house coat, is it? That's just this become their outdoor coat.
Yeah. Yeah, just permanent. Yeah.
Dressing gowns in the UK are a staple. I remember, because I don't wear a dressing gown. I don't
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't wear them. So Josie was like, where is your dressing gown? When I first moved up here, she bought me one. I prefer a snuggly blanket. I get too hot in a dressing gown.
I'm not a house coat person.
No.
But
I'm not even an outside coat person.
I do have 2 house coats.
Yeah.
One is my dad's, because my dad loved a house coat. He would live in a house coat. So I've got my dad's one, and I've got a Christmassy snuggly type one. But it's always in theory. I come downstairs in it and we put a fire on and it's all nice and cozy in that. 10 seconds later it's off, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like wearing them indoors because it makes me feel lazy. So I like to get up and generally get changed. I can't potter about and clean and tidy if I'm still wearing my jammies. I need to put clothes on.
Yeah.
So don't generally wear one.
Mm-hmm.
It is illegal to hunt from a moving vehicle unless you are hunting whales.
That makes sense. Unfair advantage again, do you think?
No, it's just that you hunt whales in a boat, and a boat's not really stationary, is it? It's
no, I get that, moving, but I mean, why is that a law a shooting?
I think you're more likely to miss if you're going from a moving vehicle. If you're trying to then hit a target, you're gonna miss, so therefore you could potentially hit an unintended target.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
This next law was enacted in 1872, and it makes it unlawful for any person to wear false whiskers, whether complete or partial, for the purpose of evading or escaping discovery, recognition, or identification in the commission of any public offence.
Goodness.
So, mustn't wear false whiskers.
Got my own.
Who on earth is going, that's going to be Superman? They're not going to notice me in these little whiskers.
That's true.
I look completely different.
I look completely different. Let me just... See?
Who are you?
Exactly. Where's my
You should put on her specs.
Yeah.
Right.
They're my serial killer ones though, so I won't keep them on.
Peacocks have the right of way in Arcadia. How about that?
Right
Peacocks.
Of way?
Yeah. It says this means that peacocks are considered town citizens and are granted the right of passage in various areas, including driveways and all roads within Arcadia.
Oh my God, I love that.
Love a peacock.
Oh, I love that. That they're just like, I'm a citizen the same as you.
Beep, beep, who, motherfucker?
Who the fuck are you beeping?
No,
That's so cool. Beep, beep, motherfucker. Yeah. I love that.
In San Francisco, it is illegal to carry bread, cakes, or pastries in open baskets or exposed containers.
Oh, whilst you're skipping. La la la, just got a loaf of bread from the bakery.
Yeah. What's
Oh,
that song that Belle sings?
oh God, I don't know.
Oh God.
I've had it
Good day.
drummed into
How
me when
is
we
your
were going to.
family?
Yeah, that's it. The first time
Good
me
day.
and Claire
How
went
is
to
your wife?
France,
I
that's exactly
need
what I
6
had.
eggs. That's too expensive.
Yeah, well, you can't be doing that in what was it, San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Claire that that's a law.
Yeah. To
She
carry
every
out an
time we go
open
somewhere
basket.
different, she feels like she's in some kind of Disney film,
I love that.
prances around singing.
Right, this is the last one on the list, all right? And it's hilarious. And again, it's San Francisco. And it says any persons classified as ugly may not legally walk down any streets. It says that the city in the 19th century prohibited street begging and restricted certain individuals from appearing in streets or public places. The law
Right.
targeted marginalized groups, including disabled individuals, and aimed to remove them from public spaces. The
Goodness.
enforcement of the law led to arrests and incarceration of disabled individuals, reflecting a discriminatory attitude towards those less fortunate. Similarly, the ugly law spread to other cities in the late 19th century and persisted into the 20th century, with the last known case in Omaha in 1974.
Oh my goodness. 1974, they were like, oi,
You ugly.
you ugly, get out.
Yep.
That's
Oh, that's so
sad.
sad.
Ugly law.
Yeah, the ugly law.
Really sad.
I know. But hey, won't affect me and you. Huh? Don't even worry.
I'm thinking, note to self, we cannot go there. Cannot go to Omaha. Because I would never live it
Stop
down
it.
if we got there
You
and they were like, you.
can you imagine like border control and they look at your passport and like, meh, sorry. It's not me,
Sorry.
it's the system. Your left eye is a little bit droopy. It's not quite
And
symmetrical.
on the screen, you look over and it's just got a big red like stamp mark flashing out going,
Ugly.
ugly, ugly, ugly. And you're like, oh God.
You know how it does in Monsters Inc. when he gets a sock on him?
Yes.
Like all the
Yes.
people come out and they pounce on you, shave your head.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
Fucking
this time
hilarious.
they'd leap on you with like lipstick and mascara.
Oh
Oh,
dear. Fake moustache whiskers.
yeah. Maybe I'll just keep my fake moustache on. Mhm.
Yes. Well, that is the last of the bizarre American laws, and
That was brilliant.
we've only got up to California. I mean, there's what is there, 50 states,
Oh God, I don't know.
and I've done 5 of them.
That'd be
So
great. It'd be great to
yeah,
keep going. Let
I
Sarah
will.
know if you've got any in your state where you live.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I will be doing a part 2, obviously, and a part 3 and a part 4, and however long it takes, a part 10 there will be.
yeah, to
But
get
they are
through it.
just going to be sprinkled sporadically
Yeah.
throughout the rest of the episode. So
Yeah. No, I thoroughly enjoyed that and it gave us
yeah.
just a bit of a light-hearted time.
Oh my God. But please, if you are in any of those states, please send us a message. If when you're listening to the episode, if you just scroll down the description, there is a button that says send us a text.
Yeah.
Send us a text with your name, a contact, like an email address or something so that we
Mm.
can reply, or
Yeah.
a mobile number, whatever,
Yeah.
so
Or
that we
pop
can
us an
reply.
email and
Yeah, pop us
title
an
it
email.
like US
Whatever.
laws or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona laws, whatever it might
Yeah, Facebook, you can message us. Instagram, you can message us, and we do reply. It's not like, oh, there's no point. Like we do monitor it. So
99% of the time it will go to Sarah. Sarah will
yeah,
see it and Sarah will reply because I just don't see these things.
no, you're too busy editing out all
I'm
the
just too busy editing
ramblings.
out my old shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty much going to leave this episode as is.
Yeah, absolutely.
because I've had a great time, and I'm
Great.
sure all you guys have had a great time as well. We had a
Yeah.
great response from Timothy Dexter, and that was an episode that we just did not take seriously at
Yeah,
all. And I think that everyone's going to love this one because who doesn't need a laugh?
absolutely.
And it was brilliant. So thank you for that,
Uh,
Poddy. I look forward
you,
to the next one.
yep, you're
That'll be brilliant.
welcome.
All right.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
If you have enjoyed listening to our episodes, make sure you rate us and leave us a review on whatever platform you are listening.
We absolutely love hearing from you guys. So you can also help support our show by donating to our Buy Me a Coffee link. We will make sure that you get a massive shout out and a big thank you in our next week's episode.
You can also follow us on social media at Perplexed Podcasts. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and if you want to see more videos and blooper reels, subscribe to our TikTok and YouTube channels.
You can also email us your stories at perplexedpodcasts@gmail.com.
And you can find all the relevant links in the episode descriptions. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
What do you say?